Hi there, and welcome back to an all-new episode of Compelled. My name is Mike, and today we may be talking about Antonio Brown. Let's see. Antonio Brown. So the New York Post is reporting that Antonio Brown has been released by the Patriots. Well, this is interesting. So the wide receiver was cut by New England today. The team announced he played one game, blah, blah, blah. The New England Patriots are releasing Antonio Brown. We appreciate the hard work of many people over the last 11 days. We feel it is best to move in a different direction at this time. That's the typical "you're fired" response. 3 days after joining the Patriots, Brown was hit by a civil suit filed by his former trainer. Like I said, if he's guilty, he's a piece of shit. If he's not guilty, she's a piece of shit, right? Including a forcible rape in 2018. Now, I don't buy into anything of what Brittany Taylor says, because they're saying that the allegations against Antonio Brown were beyond the statute of limitations with that. But they said it happened 2-3 years ago, but there was a allegation that happened a year ago. So what are the statute of limitations? Statute of limitations are what? 2 years? So that's within the statute of limitations. She could have filed a criminal lawsuit, but she didn't. She waited until now. But that's beyond this. Another woman came forward this week in an interview with Sports Illustrated accusing Brown of sexual harassment. That woman, an artist Brown hired to paint a mural in his home. I heard it was also charity. He won a charity, but that's okay. Alleged Thursday that Brown had sent her threatening text this week since she went public. Thanks for the opportunity, Brown tweeted at the Patriots moments before the news conference was released, or the press conference happened. Belichick said, "I know there are questions about Antonio. We take all the situations with our team very seriously. There are some things we're looking into. I'm not going to comment on any of the off-the-field situations." What really gets me is if you read the threatening texts about that Antonio Brown had sent threatening, they make it seem more worse than it really is. But if you read the threatening texts that he sent to this woman, Antonio Brown is stupid. He's stupid. The woman who was not identified provided text messages to SI that show someone from Antonio Brown's phone included her on a group chat calling her a broke girl and urging his associates to investigate her. Well, they don't have the text exchange, so this is from Sports Illustrated. The woman previously told SI that Brown had hired her 2 years ago to paint a mural of him in his home, but ghosted her after she ignored his advance. On Wednesday night, the woman says she received a group text message that appeared to come from the same number Brown provided to her in 2017. The text chain, with 4 other phone numbers in it, including photos of her and her children, with the person she believes is Brown encouraging others in the group to investigate the woman. The texter accused the artist of fabricating her account of the 2017 incident for cash. In her letter to the league, the woman's attorney repeated that the artist is not seeking remuneration from Brown with the alleged incident. The texter described the artist as a super broke girl and asked someone he refers to as Eric B. to look up her background history. He then sent a screenshot of an Instagram photo she had posted showing the faces of her young children. Those are her kids. She awful broke, clearly. But here's a difference. I mean, if you read the text between him and Brittany and then him and her, really sad you would make up bullshit story to the world. Thought you had more integrity and respect for yourself. Must be really hard times to make up some stuff for money. Super sad. The girl who unfinished my painting. I guess it's not that much different, huh? In my room from whatever super broke girl. It's blacked out with a lot of kids. Such a shame. This her in text Eric B. Let's look up her background history. See how broke this girl is. Blacked out. Basically cried broke for opportunities. I let paint my room. Couldn't finish. I flew out. Now to hear this is so sad. Yes, sir, we will do that. According to that post, she was going for a Meek Mill rally. I can reach out to his team tomorrow and see if anyone knows her. She sounds like a celebrity groupie. So he just continually, I don't know if this is intimidating. I mean, it's not good, but I don't think it's intimidating. I mean, and I figured sending pictures of your kids is not, or of her kids is not great. But look up her background history, see how broke this girl is. That's not, I don't think that's intimidating. It's just he involved her in a text conversation. He's not telling her, I'm going to beat you up or I'm going to kill you or anything else like that. Basically just saying you're a piece of shit. Well, now he's been released by the Patriots. Brown's lawyer, Darren Heitner, who was included in the group text but did not respond to the messages, said he had not advised Brown to communicate with the woman. He otherwise declined comment. On Thursday, Lisa J. Banks, a lawyer for the artist, sent a letter to the NFL seeking an end to what she termed conduct by Brown that is intimidating and threatening to our client in violation of the NFL personal conduct policy, which I agree with. It is in violation of the NFL personal conduct policy. He should know better, and why is he doing this to these people, to this person, at a time when he's being investigated already? Our client is understandably frightened by these text messages, which are clearly intended to threaten and intimidate her. Well, I disagree with that. I mean, he's doing an investigation, but I understand because there's kids involved. While she certainly qualifies as a starving artist, she has never approached Mr. Brown, nor will she, about seeking money to compensate her for his sexual misconduct, contrary to his allegations in the text messages. The NFL responded to the letter within the hour, arranging for a phone call between investigators and attorneys for the artist, according to a source with knowledge of the arrangement. The Patriots and Brown's agent, Drew Rosenhaus, did not respond to SI for any comment. This sort of intimidation and harassment is the reason victims are often so reluctant to step forward in cases, Banks told Sports Illustrated. We have confidence the NFL and the Patriots will step in and end this behavior. Apparently they did. Asked via text to confirm or deny details of the woman's charge of intimidation, the respondent at the number purported to be Brown's replied, FOH clown. FOH is popular acronym for the phrase, get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here, clown. Included in the group text were 3 other numbers beside those of Heitner and allegedly Brown. In the exchange, 2 of the respondents agreed to look into the woman's background. One of the phone numbers is registered to a Brian Davis, the same name as a man described as one of Brown's close confidants, who, as previously reported, allegedly told a chef hosting Brown's Pro Bowl party in Orlando last year, when you speak to Mr. Brown, you don't look him in the eye. In a story published this week, the unnamed artist who requested anonymity to speak candidly about her interaction with Brown says she was contracted to paint a mural of Brown in his home after he agreed to purchase another painting by her at a charity auction. The artist says Brown agreed to a daily fee of $1,000 for her work and sent a van to transport her along with some of his friends and associates from New York to Western Pennsylvania. On her second day, the artist told SI that she was in a kneeling position while painting when she turned around to find Brown behind her, naked, holding a small hand towel over his genitals. He was flirty with me, but I paid him no mind because I was there on business. Plus, I had already seen him with multiple girls in the short time I was with him. I was about 40% done on the second day, and I'm on my knees painting the bottom, and he walks up to me butt-ass naked with a hand cloth covering his penis and starts having a conversation with me. She took it as a clearly sexual come-up. Unfortunately, I've been tried by men a lot of times, so I just kept my cool and kept painting. After that, it all ended abruptly. After SI posted the story, Brown's lawyer Heitner tweeted that Brown denies that he ever engaged in such activities, of course. Brown paid the artist $2,000 for 2 days' work and seeks further contact with her. She says the National Youth Foundation says Brown never paid the $700 for the painting, which he'd successfully bid at the auction. Interviewed by reporters on Thursday for the first time since his debut, Brown asked if he heard any news from the league. I appreciate the question. I'm just here to focus on ball and look forward to getting out there in the home stadium with the team. Well, it's not going to happen because you done fucked up. You just can't keep it together. Like, again, there is clearly an investigation going on with the Brittany Taylor stuff. And what kills me about the Brittany Taylor stuff is that she wanted to settle for $2 million, which is $400,000 more than the amount she asked Antonio Brown for. And that's why I can't buy into her lawsuit. I can buy into her thing about him being pushy and going after her sexually, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. I can't buy into the whole nonsense of her not reporting everything. The Brittany Taylor thing is one thing. This is a whole different thing. Like, he literally posted pictures of her kids. Where's your head at? Why is his fucking lawyer not taking all of his cell phones and his ability to contact social media away from him? Like, knock it the fuck off. You're literally drumming yourself out of a job because you can't keep it to fucking together. You were on the Pittsburgh Steelers, you got traded from the Steelers to the Raiders, and then you started acting all crazy. And I'm literally starting to believe that you are affected by CTE, that you've taken so many hits to the head that it's starting to affect you mentally. Like, you're not thinking straight, and you need to get examined. I'm skeptical about everything that I see. Like, CTE, it's possible, but let's see how this all kind of shakes out first. And it's been several weeks now, but the puzzle's starting to come together. He fucking flips out about his helmet. He flips out about a bunch of other shit. He conveniently gets injured when he's doing cryogenics so that he can heal his body faster. It's this cold therapy thing. And now he's texting people, texting an artist, and and they're saying intimidating, in a sense, yeah, because he thinks that she's going after his money, but she never did. I don't know. Who knows? But at some point, you got to separate this guy from all of the yes men and everybody that's in his camp and keep him from fucking up any further while all this shit is going on, and do the proper investigation and do everything else that's going on so that he doesn't step in shit even more. And that's exactly what he did. Good job, Antonio Brown. Way to go. Way to fuck up your career. One of the most promising fucking receivers around. And now what are you? You're out of work. Now some team's going to pick you up. One of the lower teams. Probably the Jets. Miami needs a fucking receiver. But it ain't going to happen for the next 6 months. So you might as well enjoy your time off. Jesus, you're fucking stupid. You are a dumb motherfucker. I can't believe this. I cannot believe how dumb you are. And even if the text messages didn't come from you, it came from your phone, which is just incredibly fucking stupid. It doesn't matter if you were playing for the Patriots or not. If you were playing for the Raiders, you could have just kept your mouth shut and done nothing, but you can't even do that. You just can't. You can't let well enough alone. God damn it, you are fucking dumb. Well, good luck to you, buddy. Good luck. I mean, I don't even know what else can you say. Have a good life.